the secret that I learned, and this is something that I learned in elementary school when I first started pro wrestling, something Soul Man taught. And then I remember later on, um, man, somebody hit me with it again. But my left hand always goes down by my side. When I run, I hit the ropes. I always hit the ropes, boom, like this. It's automatic. Because if this rope snaps and pops and the top rope goes, you're usually going to go ass over tea kettle. But if you have that left hand there, you can grab that rope and stop yourself from going.
Ah, okay.
I've seen people hit the ropes and the rope break and boom, they went tumbling. Fortunately, they didn't get seriously hurt, but not because they couldn't.
I think like I'm seeing Bobby go over the rope or something like a rope snap.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was at a live event.
Okay,
Yeah, at
all
a
right.
live event, the rope snapped and he went over the top. It happens, and knowing how to go with the fall, but sometimes you can't. In Bobby's case, he went over, he let his momentum carry him. He didn't panic. He didn't reach out, and he was able to find his feet. He didn't.
Yep.
He didn't get hurt too bad. He got a little banged up, but he didn't get hurt. Um, and again, all the rings are different. When you're a young indie worker and you're traveling to these different cities, you're in different rings. And I said some are built by competent people, some are built by incompetent people, some are built by people who mean well but have no clue. Um, some use rope, some use cable, some are tight, some are loose. So when you're putting together your match and you've had a chance to inspect the ring, then you get to talk to the person that you've been uh, booked to work with that night. And hopefully that person has walked the ring as well and they're familiar with the ring. And then if you're a guy that's like a high flyer and you need tighter ropes, and there's a chance that those ropes might not be as tight as they are now by the fifth match.
Mm.
Um, some promotions, they don't necessarily have a guy go out there and tighten up the ropes in between matches or at intermission or whatever. So you would definitely adjust your style because some of the moves in your repertoire you can't do on loose ropes. Um, if it's a really uneven kind of, you're not going to do a lot of running spots because it's too easy to twist something or trip.
And what about like with the larger ring and then like your stride?
So you have 20-foot rings, 18-foot rings, and 16-foot rings.
Oh, okay.
16-foot rings are tiny. That's what they use sometimes when they do shows like in a bar or something.
Okay, okay.
So you have to learn to adjust your stride because when you're taught to run the ropes, they teach you to run the ropes with the rhythm of "We Will Rock You." So when you run the ropes, you go doom doom sh, doom doom sh, 1 2 spin, 1 2 spin, 1 2 spin. That's a 20-foot ring.
Okay.
If you're in an 18-foot ring, but you just lost 2 feet, so you have to adjust your stride. And if you're in a 16-foot ring, you're walking across the ring. 16 sounds huge, but it's really not. It's a really tiny ring. And again, you have to adjust your style because if you do a 5-star frog splash in a 16-foot ring, you're just going up and down. You don't have to go out, up, and out. So there are all these factors when you're talking about the type of ring, the quality, they come into how you're going to work your match. Hey, I'm not going to take a lot of bumps this match because this ring's kind of dangerous. If you're a professional, if you really know what you're doing, you're able to still take your move set that fits, that works as safe, take his or her move set that fits, that works as safe, and turn it into a quality match where the fans are still entertained by it, but nobody's going to get hurt. And remember, the name of the game, kids, get paid, don't get hurt. Um, And as far as building layout, that usually doesn't matter as much unless you have certain gimmick matches that require you to be outside the ring or. Usually the layout of a building won't affect how you put your match together because your match is supposed to be inside the ring between the ropes. You're not supposed to go over the top outside to the floor. Yes, we do it. I'm not knocking it, but show layout would affect your ability to do a dive because the building's too small. You can't do a dive. There's fans right there.
Right.
But that's usually not the case. So
How would you adjust your entrance for like an indie show versus AEW?
uh, usually you just shorten it because
Okay.
you don't have the big stage and walkway. You just come like right to one point. where everybody can see you, and boom. And then I go down to the ring and maybe